everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to actually the third video that I've uploaded today, which is a lot for me, and this is the April Empties video, because it's going to be the 1st of May tomorrow, so I'm now filming my Empties video. I've got quite a bit to share with you this time around. I'm going to start with the craft items. So firstly, I have this make your own diamond picture. I've created this now. I did upload a process video of me doing that onto my channel, so if you're interested in that, then do check that out. I did enjoy this. I can't say that this is something I would probably do very much, but I did enjoy it nonetheless. So that's been used up. I've got rid of the little tray and the picker because I can't imagine I'm going to do one again, and they come with it every time. But I have kept the rest of the gems to that. I've gone through quite a few tapes actually. I've gone through this really thick double-sided tape and a roll of foam tape. I used this up, I was making some birthday cards, and I was popping up the little pandas up on this quite a bit. And this one, I'm making an album at the moment, and my goodness, I did not realise how much tape an album uses up, because I've used up a whole one of these. I've almost used up a 1/2 inch and a 1/4 inch, and I'd only just bought a refill for I have the Home Hobby tape runner thing, because we don't obviously have the ATG brand over here, and I just bought a refill for this, and I've used up the whole refill on this one album. So yeah, obviously with this one, if you don't know already, you can open it up like that, and then you just buy refills for the inside. So I'll have to pick up another refill for this soon, so I've used up a whole one of those. I've also used up a whole notebook. Now, I am a list maker. I'm always making lists, especially when I'm working, and at the moment where I'm working from home, I'm finding I'm having to write everything down, otherwise I'm getting so confused. And what I tend to do, this notebook is a mess inside, but when I've written a note and I've used every bit of paper, every square inch on that bit of paper, both sides, I rip it out. That's why I tend to like these really old notebooks that I've had probably since I was a child, and also spiral notebooks, because they don't obviously mess up the notebook. But I don't like having to sift through pages and pages and pages of notes to find out where I am on that day, and I tend to write daily to-do lists. So if I just kind of briefly show you inside, like, I use every scrap. I've even used the insides on both sides of this notebook. I like rip bits out, I make my little lists of all the things that I've got to do. It's just madness. There's my sort of monitoring, or my lists of planning and whatnot. So yeah, I just rip out the pages as I go, and yeah, I've finished that one up this month. A couple of home bits. Finished one candle. This is an IKEA apple one. I bought this at Christmas time. It was a really nice scent. My mum really liked this one. I bought her one for Christmas. And I don't think they do this anymore. We did go to IKEA probably January time. It was after Christmas. It must have been January. And we did look for some of these, and they didn't have them anymore. So they might bring them back up this Christmas. That was really nice. I liked the scent of that one. Used up a diffuser. Well, I haven't used it up, it's run out. This was a berries one. I think my mum picked this up in Aldi. This was in our back room. Now, I can't say that I noticed the smell very much when I was in the room, but I think because I used the room so much, I didn't notice. But now that I'm sort of fiddling with this, it's still really strong. And actually, I am thinking, oh, that smells like the back room. So it probably was a lot more powerful than I realised while it was open, sorry. I've used up a hand cream, and this is not going to be the only one in the next couple of months that I use up. This is a little Sanctuary Spa one. I really like this Sanctuary Spa. This came in a little gift set at Christmas from one of the children in my class. It's normally lived in my handbag, but I've used that one up now. I've used up this perfume here. This is a FC UK one. This is the FC UK Her. My uncle bought this for me so long ago now, and I could never use it because these normally have this big plastic bit across here, and it was broken. And I never threw it away because I thought, in there is 100ml of perfume that I could be using. Is it 100ml, this one? Yeah, it's 100ml. I thought, I'm not throwing that away. And then I broke into it recently, completely took that off, and this is the top for a Body Shop spray that I've got, and I literally just took it off the Body Shop one. I probably can't take it off now without ruining my nails, and just literally placed it on the top here, and yeah, then it became a spray I could use, but I've now used it all up. I really like the scent of this one. I don't know how expensive that is. As I say, it was bought for me as a gift. Use up these laundry fragrance boosters. These were from B&Q. This is the fresh scent. I really liked the scent of these. They were really nice. Can't say they were as powerful as Lenore Unstoppables, which is my normal go-to brand. These were a bit cheaper. I think that was $2.99 for this. No, it must have been cheaper than that, $1.99 or something. Bought it last summer now. And I only use fragrance boosters when I wash towels or bedding. I don't use them on everyday clothing because I just think you wash it so often anyway and you wear it quite quickly that I don't see the point personally. But for my towels and my bedding, I do use these. And I can't say they're as powerful, but they were nice. The smell was good. I have used up a bubble bath. This is the Radox Stress Relief, the rosemary and eucalyptus. This is probably my favourite one actually. I love Radox bubble bath and I love Imperial Leather bubble bath. They're my two favourite brands, my go-to brands, especially for bath soaks. This one I really like. It's normally this kind of green colour in the bottle. Obviously, where I'm working from home, obviously I shower every day. This is not to say that I'm not a clean person, but because I'm working from home and I have a little bit more time of an evening, it's not kind of rush in, get to the gym, come back, shower quick because dinner's on, etc. I've probably had more baths than I would have done had I been working. I tend to shower more when I am. And also Matt started treating himself to a bath now and again, and he does love a bubble bath, that man. So we have used, there wasn't much of this left to be fair, but we've used this one up, and I'm quite low on another Radox, so I'm going to try and use it up for the next one of these videos. Not that I waste it, please don't think I just use things up for the sake of putting them in the video. I used up this Vaseline moisturiser. This was one of the things I actually went to Poundland for. I did a Poundland haul this morning. This was one of the things I actually went for and they didn't have any. I like the scent of this and I epilate my legs, so it's really good to moisturise beforehand and afterwards. Otherwise, if you don't moisturise beforehand, then you can end up with loads of ingrown hairs. If you don't if you don't do it afterwards, you could end up with loads of ingrown hairs. If you don't do it before, you could end up with really dry legs. Not that you really need to know all the ins and outs of that, but yeah, I like ones that aren't too greasy, and this is a non-greasy lotion. I normally really like this one, but I'll have to use something else for now, probably just my Child's Farm regular moisturiser. I have gone through a shampoo and a conditioner, but they do not match, because I think I explained to you in my last haul, where there were at one point 4 women living in this house, there were loads of open bottles where people had different things. When my sisters moved out, they didn't take all of their toiletries with them, so I've literally just taken it upon myself to kind of use up all the dregs of things. So I really like this brand, this Herbal Essences brand. So the blue one's the Argan Oil of Morocco, it's a repair, and then this is the Passion Flower and Rice Milk, the Nourish. Love both of these. Haven't used very many of the other scents, although I've recently started using a blue ginger conditioner. My mum just randomly picked up in the supermarket. Oh my goodness, love that one. That was delicious. So yeah, 2 of those. And then this is going to make it seem like I stink, but I've actually gone through, or finished, I should say, 3 deodorants. Yes, you heard me right. I have finished 3 deodorants. Now, that's not to say that I have gone through 3 deodorants this month. One of these was in my gym bag, one of these was in my work bag, one of these was my deodorant, and they just all seem to have run out at once. But also, when the one that was in my bedroom ran out, I took the one out of my gym bag. I was like, well, I'm not going to be using that for a while. Use that up. And then when that one ran out, I was like, oh, I'll take the one out of the work bag. So I have kind of gone through the ends of 3 different deodorants. So please don't just comment and think, you must stink. Or you don't stink because you've used 3 deodorants, however you want to look at it. But yeah, Sure's normally my favourite. That's my go-to. My second favourite would be Soft and Gentle. And I have just started using that Right Guard one that I picked up in that Poundland haul. And I actually quite like... Did I show that in my Poundland haul? No, I don't think I did. I picked up 3 deodorants when I was in there. And that 2 of them were Right Guard ones. Right Guard women ones. And I've started using that. I really like it, actually. So yeah, so... quite a lot of toiletries, obviously working from home a lot more. My plan was to sort of go through a lot of candles, but I don't want to burn them for the sake of burning them. That's just a waste. And yeah, a couple of crafty bits. I'm also kind of on the end of a couple of other notebooks, so I'll probably have a few more bits like that to share next month. And in terms of the craft stuff, the tapes and stuff, I'm hoping to share those projects with you soon. I've recorded all of them, but because I haven't given out all of the cards that I've made, and I haven't given out the album because it's not quite finished, I obviously can't put those out on my channel. So once I've given all those things out, then hopefully I'll put that video on and you can enjoy it. Thank you everybody for watching. Hope you are all doing well, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.